Imagine walking into a courtroom where the unexpected becomes the headline, where a judge's razor-sharp rebuttal sends shockwaves through Hollywood's elite. Today, we dive into a story of power, legal absurdity, and the moment when celebrity might was brought to its knees. Our tale isn't just about court documents and subpoenas. It's about the collapse of a once unassailable image, the crumbling of a high-profile empire, and the explosive secrets that no one saw coming. Stick around as we unravel the drama behind one of the most jaw-dropping legal battles in recent memory. In a packed courtroom that could have been a stage for a blockbuster drama, the judge's first move set the tone for what was to come. With an expression that left no room for debate, Judge Adrian Mallory dismissed an outrageous legal demand that had been touted as the ultimate trump card by a high-powered celebrity team.
The judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request.
It is so clear Blake's case is falling apart. She's destroying her cred. Ryan Reynolds, too.
To extract every digital whisper of a rival's life over several years. An audacious, overreaching move that instantly backfired. With one swift decision, the judge didn't just shut the door on that absurd bid. He sent a clear message. In his courtroom, overreach and theatrics have no place. And as murmurs rippled through the gallery, it was clear that this wasn't just a legal ruling. It was a spectacle that would redefine Hollywood's narrative. But if you think that was the climax, the story is only heating up. When you hear about the demands made, it sounds almost like a plot written by a screenwriter with a wild imagination. The legal team behind the celebrity was not asking for a standard review of evidence. They wanted a full-blown dossier. A veritable treasure trove of personal messages, location data, and even health records spanning over 2 years. This wasn't about due diligence. It was an attempt to invade privacy on a scale that left even seasoned attorneys speechless.
The judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request for 2.5 years worth of every message that Justin Baldoni and Justin Heath and the PR agents have ever sent to everybody, plus location data. We knew that was going to happen.
In a legal system built on reason and precedent, such a request was like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole.
We have to distinguish between the two, what a standard court protective order is and what Blake Lively's team is asking for, which is an attorney's eyes only designation.
The judge's reaction was swift and unyielding, branding the demand as not only legally unfounded but also a gross misuse of judicial power. It was a moment where arrogance met reality, and the consequences were immediate. And just as the courtroom buzzed with disbelief, the story took an even darker twist. As the judge's words echoed, the facade of Hollywood power began to crumble. In an industry where image and influence are currency, this ruling struck at the heart of what many believed untouchable. The celebrity in question, once seen as a paragon of success, suddenly found their image marred by public humiliation. Legal experts and insiders alike noted that the case had transformed from a routine dispute into an expose of how even the glittering world of entertainment isn't immune to accountability. The courtroom wasn't just a battleground for legal arguments. It became a stage where power dynamics were visibly shifting. This was more than a legal setback. It was the moment when an empire began to fracture under the weight of its own overreach. With the public now watching every move, what happened next would amplify the drama even further. In the aftermath of the judge's scathing dismissal, the fallout was immediate and far-reaching. Key figures who once rallied behind the celebrity began distancing themselves, leaving a trail of silence that was as deafening as it was telling. Industry insiders revealed that high-profile partners and collaborators were re-evaluating their allegiances. The glitzy veneer of Hollywood loyalty was stripped away, exposing the harsh reality. When legal integrity is compromised, even the mightiest can fall. Social media erupted with heated debates and memes, each one reflecting the disbelief that such a spectacle was unfolding in real time. It was a public relations nightmare turned into an unforgettable moment of reckoning, where every whispered rumor and speculative tweet added another layer to the crumbling narrative. And just when you thought the scandal couldn't get any more twisted, an unexpected leak sent shockwaves through the entire industry. industry, the plot thickened when a secret recording surfaced, a candid conversation that exposed behind-the-scenes maneuvers and betrayals no one could have predicted. In this leaked audio, an influential industry figure admitted to orchestrating a strategy that went far beyond legal maneuvering. The recording revealed that the high-profile legal battle wasn't just about settling scores. It was a calculated move aimed at reshaping power in Hollywood.
This is the audio Blake and Ryan's agent seemingly didn't want you to hear.
I wonder if you could tell us about a little bit of a mess that I gather you've been involved in.
Oh yeah. I know where you're going with this one.
Do you have notes on it?
Oh yeah. Those are the two things I said to myself.
Every word captured on tape painted a picture of collusion, manipulation, and a desire to control the narrative. The public was now privy to the raw, unfiltered truth. A truth that undermined the carefully crafted stories the celebrities had long relied upon. This wasn't just evidence, it was the final nail in the coffin of an image that had long been associated with invincibility.
They didn't record the show.
Yet, even as the revelations poured in, the response from the legal team took an even more desperate turn. In a last-ditch effort to salvage the narrative, the embattled celebrity resorted to an unexpected move, hiring a former intelligence operative renowned for managing high-stakes crises.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds have hired former CIA agents with a proven track record of lying to the public, gaslighting the public.
This wasn't your run-of-the-mill public relations fix. It was a strategic gamble that blurred the lines between legal defense and covert operation. With this move, it became clear that the battle wasn't only being fought in courtrooms, but also in the media arena. The intent was to spin the entire scenario into a tale of victimhood, to redirect attention away from the mounting evidence of overreach and betrayal. However, this maneuver only deepened the public's sense of incredulity. Instead of restoring credibility, it painted a picture of a desperate, increasingly isolated figure willing to go to any lengths, including deploying tactics straight out of a government playbook, to rewrite their story.
Remember, a massive part of the CIA's job, really the most important part of the CIA's job, is managing public relations, because we, the people, wouldn't agree to go to war unless they sold that idea to us. They need a crisis.
The irony was palpable. In trying to control the narrative, the celebrity only magnified the sense of manipulation and desperation that had already taken center stage. And now, as the dust begins to settle, the final act of this high-stakes drama looms on the horizon. The courtroom battle has left an indelible mark on Hollywood, a stark reminder that no one, no matter how powerful, is above accountability. The judge's decisive actions, the overblown legal requests, and the explosive leaked recordings have all converged to create a narrative that is as compelling as it is cautionary. For an industry built on image and influence, this saga signals a turning point where truth, however unpalatable, cannot be silenced by wealth or power. As legal battles continue to unfold and alliances shift in the wake of these revelations, one thing remains certain: the quest for justice and transparency is far from over. If you found this breakdown as riveting as we did, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on this unfolding drama. What do you think will be the next move in this high-stakes showdown? Stay tuned for more updates as we continue to track every twist and turn in this explosive Hollywood saga.